When we look in a broad dimension, education has three core purposes. One is sustaining and encouraging the curiosity. Because curiosity is the basis of human being different and human being developed as Homo sapiens sapiens. So the base of this is the human curiosity, the ability of humans to ask questions, look behind, to look beneath, to look deeper, and not believing on the outer premise. So sustaining and encouraging that curiosity, development, sustenance, and encouragement of the curiosity. That is the first and the most primary purpose of the education. Because if the curiosity is sustained, mind or human intelligence will find its ways to address that curiosity, to fulfill that curiosity. That is the first thing. The second one is developing the creativity, providing an environment, an enabling environment, and developing an ecosystem so that the pace of creativity should be maintained. And human beings or the learners can understand and realize that their core tool is creativity. They can create, they can imagine, they can create, and they can find the realistic solutions. Not only solutions, they can provide options which are going to help making this world a more sustainable place, a place where there are less challenges for life. And the third, and I would say the most important, or rather I will go again, because curiosity is innate in human. It is innate. Creativity is the answer to curiosity. It is a natural response to curiosity, and it is also innate. But there is one thing which the humans have developed. It is not innate. They have developed out of the need of their survival, and that particular thing, that is the last thing which education can help building. And the last thing, that most fundamental thing, is character building. Education must play a great role in shaping the characters of individuals, group character, and character of the whole society, the combined or common character of the society. So defining the right value systems, creating structures so that the human beings are motivated to achieve those values. If education is successful, in this third fundamental purpose of education, to fulfill this purpose, then the curiosity and creativity combined will create a wonderful world, a happy world. But if we are not able to provide that character to it, then it may turn into either way. It may turn into disaster, it may turn into a wonderful world, or a combination where both the things are existing as we are living in today's world. So, character building is the most important aspect. And when we talk about the character building, all the questions of today's educational system are answered, because this one thing holds answer to everything, and it is the one thing which actually makes everything compulsory or mandatory. For example, character building, good character is required so that the person himself can stay happy, free from the anxiety and fears. If a state of happiness is a state of freedom from fears and anxieties, and the feeling of and other feelings. So if a person can develop into a person who is free from anxiety and fears, and it is based on the value system, it will create happiness within and happiness around. And if everybody is working with the same thing, then there will be happiness everywhere. To create this, the people must be having the capacity to reflect, to think whatever they have learned. That is the basic thing. If you can't reflect, if you cannot think on multiple dimensions, you cannot analyze, you can't create a happy world around. So, these are the three things. All the dimensions, whether it is pedagogy or learning abilities or assessment systems or personality development processes, programs, projects, whatever it is, they all should be based upon these three fundamental things, these three fundamental aspects. And if we are really working in this dimension, then we are really serving the society, creating a wonderful educational environment. A new value system can come up, whatever you call it, but it will give the same results. It will create a happy society. So, this is what we should be working upon. This is what we all should be trying for. So, the basic model on which I am working is a tri-strand model, maybe a, 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 a triangular model where there are 3 points and they are just giving positive feedback or working in a circular manner to each other. Curiosity, creativity, and character. Now let me talk about the process of mentorship. See, mentorship is a great process. it can convert a normal human being into an outstanding personality. It can do wonders. But if it is the whole practice of an institution is to understand mentorship well and deliver in its true form. Mentorship is not about providing a motivational speech or giving a schedule. It is holding hand in all ways, in all possible ways. For example, let us talk about a mentor and a student. So the mentor holds the hand of the student in academic dimension, in psychological dimension, in emotional dimension. So intellectual dimension, psychological dimension, and emotional dimension. There are three dimensions which we can define around it. What is intellectual dimension? Then the knowledge aspect. That is the intellectual dimension of it. What is the psychological dimension? The cause and effect aspect, motivational aspect. Why? Why I should read it? Why I should study hard? Why we are doing it? That is the psychological aspect. That is not intellectual aspect. And the emotional aspect. Emotional aspect means the kind of love and care, compassion which is needed so that the candidate do not look for other kind of perturbations, other kind of distortions or disturbances rather. So that's it. That is it. For this particular thing, based on the target group, a very specifically designed program is implemented well, it can produce wonderful results. It can give wonderful results. I'm trying to get those. That is what I'm trying to do. So it is a summary of it. Okay, let's let's close it here today with this thought that we should always work to find the true purpose of education and the true practices of education, purpose and practices to attain the right outcomes, to have happy people, happy individuals, and a happy society around. Thanks. Thanks for being here.